back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with a fall craft DIY. Now, I am sure you have seen these going around. So, I wanted to, I got glue everywhere. I wanted to put my spin on these, and they are the, what is it? Oh, how big are these? Oh my goodness, I forget. Is it 24-inch stackable pumpkins here that you get from the Dollar Tree Plus section? They are $5. $5 for the stackable pumpkins. I showed these in my last haul. I'm excited. I want to be able to recreate our own little thing. So we're going to be painting, I can tell you that. Now, I like the orange. I don't really like the shiny gloss. I want it more of a matte finish. So I'm going to go over top. I'm going to change up the color of this middle one. We are going to go with this Harvest Orange from Apple Barrel. It is from Walmart. I'm pretty sure, what do I remember, 54 cents, I think they are still. And we're just going to go over top of this. Now, I have read on some people's posts who have already made these. Some people sand them, some people spray them, some people just paint them, and it works fine. And I know I have a huge mess behind me, so do not mind it. So we are going to try to just paint over. Ooh, okay, that came flying out of there. We are going to try to just paint right over top and see how well that goes. That's what we're going to try. And I am going to spray it once it's done. And it's like very similar to the actual color. I just wanted like a matte finish to it. So we are just going to coat our little pumpkin here. And these are the colors I'm going with. So obviously, if you want to paint them, you can go with whatever color you would like. Whatever fits your style the best. I know a lot of people switch it up and they do all kinds of really cool colors. I am more of the traditional fall color type of girl. So like your orange, your yellow, your green, you know, that kind. So literally I am just going over top of this with my little orange paint here to give it that matte look. And it's so easy. And it's, I mean, I feel like it's covering just fine. It could be because the pumpkin's orange as well, so it looks that good. So I guess we will wait and see. So I'm just going to finish up this orange one here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just dried this with the hairdryer. It's still a little wet in some places, but it definitely gave it just that matte finish. Like you see how super shiny that is compared to that. So it definitely gave it exactly what I wanted it to. So I'm just going to set this one to the side here to dry off a little bit more while we work on the next. Oh, excuse me. Gotta keep my paper towels everywhere. So the white one I'm going over. We could just go to the smaller one. I think I'm going to use, now I have antique white, and I have, what is this one? Ivory. So kind of the same colors here. Sorry, let me shake them up. Well, we're gonna try the antique white. This is Apple Barrel matte finish, just like my other one. And that's what we're going to go over with this. Do not worry about getting the stem here painted because we are going to go right over that. I have to stock up on paintbrushes because like I barely have anything left. Because I haven't, you guys know, I haven't crafted in quite some time until Tuesday, this past Tuesday, which I'm super excited about. To finally be back doing that. So again, same thing. We're just going to go over top. This one here may need a second coat. It may not, but we will see. So yeah, I'm just gonna go, and again, don't mind the top. You can get paint up there because we are gonna cover up that stem anyway. So I don't know, can you already see like the color difference? I just wanted to go with more of an ivory color than white. And now these pumpkins, I don't remember if I told you or not, the stackable pumpkins come in two different sets. So you have the one that I have right here, which has like the candy corn effect. So we have the white top, the kind of brighter orange in the middle, and then the darker orange at the bottom. So it's more of like the candy corn look. And then they have sets that are just all orange pumpkins. So you can go either way. However, a lot of people like the candy corn look. A lot of people like just regular orange pumpkins. So you can definitely, hold on, I gotta get my hand under here. Going right inside here, hold on to it better. Either way, whatever style you like better. I figured I was gonna go with this because I knew that the white would obviously be easier to cover because I knew I wanted to paint them. And I've seen these. I've seen a lot of people doing these, and I'm super excited because I love so many of them that I saw. So I just want to throw my own little spin on it and see what we come up with. Now, so far that's what we have. So it coated pretty well, and we may just leave it that way because it kind of gives it like a wooden look to it. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to dry this and I'll be right back. Okay, so this one is now all painted, and I love it. I did one coat, and that's the way that I'm going to leave it, to be very honest. I don't want to coat it again. Kind of like I said, it just kind of gives it like a really cool look. I don't know if you can really see that, but it looks really cool. So this one is done. We're going to place it down here. Let that one sit. And then we're going to go to what may be the harder one here. I don't know. Because I went over orange with orange and white with off-white. So, excuse me, we're going to see how this one works. And I can't make up my mind here which green I want to go with. So I have two different greens here. I have this one, and this is spring green. Oh, you know what? We're not using this one. If it was matte, this one is not matte. This is gloss, so we're not going to use that one. And what we are going to go with is this Scallion Matte Finish No Prep Acrylic Paint from Waverly. These are $1.24 for two fluid ounces. Yes, 2 ounces, $1.24. This is the one we're going to go with. If that spring green was matte finished, we definitely would have been going with that one. I'm hoping that this isn't like too bright. All right, let's see what we get going on here. Now I think that's gonna work out okay. This one here is probably definitely going to need a second coat here. But I mean, so far so good as far as covering. The coverage is good. So, I mean, of course, I guess you can sand them down to try to get the gloss finish off so that maybe the paint holds better. But in all honesty, I'm not having a big issue. So you can see that green. I wanted a lighter green, so this is perfect. And again, I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to go over this at least 2 times to get like a really good color going here. Because this orange is just kind of shining on through here. But I'm gonna finish painting this one and I'll be right back. Okay. Whew, I'm sweating in here. So this is what it came out like, and I love it. Now, I'm going to give you my little trick that it took me to learn. This is what I used. And you guys saw me going like this, up and down it, and it really did nothing. I dried it, and it was like, you don't have to worry about any of this, because that other pumpkin's gonna go on top. I did this. When I dried it, it like literally looked like it did nothing. So then I took this, and I dabbed all the paint everywhere. I just did the dabbing motion, covered pretty well, dried it. You could still see a little bit of orange. So after I dabbed all over this entire pumpkin here. After I dried that, I just took it again, dipped it in the paint, and just went like this over top of it for the second coat. And it just came out super smooth and super pretty. Now again, you don't need to worry about here. Your other pumpkin's going to be on top of there. But we're just going to set that down for a moment. I'm covered in paint. So here is my dilemma. Oh, I'm sweating. It's hot in here. Actually, you know what? I lied. Before I even start that, I'm going to take these outside real quick and use this Aliens Original Acrylic Sealer in matte finish, and I'm just going to spray paint these. So it has like a matte finish to kind of seal it in. Okay, I had to lean over that. I had to move back here. That way, I know I just had to pull my hair up. I'm hot. That way, you can see what I'm doing. So they're painted. They just push down. You hear them lock into place. Well, that one didn't. Okay. Come on. There we go. And we're just going to pop them on. You know, I was just say pop them on like it's that easy, but it should be. Oh my heavens. Okay. It's on. But anyway, there's the colors. And this is where, oh, that is so messy, where you get to add your own, like I said, personal style to it by adding flowers and pine cones and pumpkins and all of that. I still don't feel like it went on all the way. I don't know why. There it goes. This one too. There we go. Now we're on. Woo! So this is where you get to pick through your stuff and, whew, I'm hot. Put on all kinds of stuff. Just doing the front of it. So we're just gonna add whatever it is that we like and make it gorgeous. Hold on, trying to get, I had to go pick up some more flowers here. Trying not to get paint on everything. But I definitely love these. So that's definitely going to be one. I really wanted like more of like a muted green. But that was the best I could come up with today at the store. So it will do. I'm just pulling out a bunch of flowers here that I got from the Dollar Tree. Oh, so we can start playing around with this. But again, we're just going to, I'm just going to put, I think what I'm going to do is put like on this side and then on this side. So they're opposite. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So we've got all kinds of beautiful flowers here. Somebody's cooking something. I can smell it. I wish it was for me. And we're just going to hot glue. That's it. You just kind of need to look at it though. And then we're just going to hot glue. Hold it there for a couple seconds. Yeah, I wanted more of a muted green, but this will do. It's all right. All right, I had to move you because you came flying and tumbling down at me. So I had to go fix that. I'm still only at flower 1 here. And the camera came flying out at me. But yeah, so you're just going to pick, like I say, all the time, whatever it is that you like. So, you're just going to add, if you have leaves, you can add leaves. You can add all kinds of good stuff. I have some leaves that we could use. So, again, just personal taste and style is what you're going to do on this part. And I'm not going to do like a ton. I'm going to do a little bit more than this. But so when it's staring at you here, we're going to have some on this side and then we're going to have some on this side. Not a lot though. I'm not gonna do like a ton, because sometimes I can go overboard. But you know, it happens to the best of us. This is, again, you just got to take apart, feel it out, see what you like, see what you don't like, kind of move it all around, do the hokey pokey. Yeah, so basically you're just gonna do, I honestly think like I might leave it like that, I don't know. Right? Decisions, decisions. It seriously might stay simple here, guys. Sometimes simple's all it takes. I think we're gonna go right here with this one. I know you can't see right now, but just give me a second. Yeah, simple might be all that it takes here. Holding that there. And then I have some darker ones here. I love these. What are these? Little hop bushes. Love them. They are so cute. Sorry, I gotta turn it so I can see it. And then I'll turn it around for you. You could just fast forward this part. Glue on my finger. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it really needs much more. It's simple and it's so cute. My heavens. Now, what am I looking for? I wonder if we can do this with burlap. It's a good possibility. So I have a little roll of burlap back here from probably last year that we're gonna play with real quick. We're gonna bring over the jute cord just in case this does not work out or in our favor here. So we're just gonna cut a piece off. Looks like if we fold it in half, you probably can't see what I'm doing. We're gonna wrap it around the top here. And I know you probably cannot see, but I will show you in a moment. We're just gonna stick a little hot glue on there. Wrap it around our stem. Cut that off. Glue it down. Well, nope. All right, I gotta turn it around. I'm trying to do it where I didn't need to see it, but I do. I really do. I'm sorry. Again, you can fast forward this part. And then I will show you when we're done here. So I don't know if I like that or not. We might just use some of the jute. Yeah, we're not going to use the burlap. I am not a fan, so we're just going to yank that right off of there. I may still have some cut jute string rope from Tuesday, but maybe I don't. That's okay. So we'll just use this one. If I could reach around this table and pause this camera very easily, I would. That's why I said feel free to skip this part, because we're going to use the jute cord instead. And we're just going to start by hot gluing part of it to the back and holding that in place. And then we're just going to add some hot glue. I know you cannot see me. We're going to add some hot glue at the base of this stem. And we're going to wrap around. Holding that in place so it cools. And really just adding the hot glue. And just wrapping this stem here, guys. Again, I'll be able to better show you in a minute, but in order to do it, I need to see it. And we're almost done. All right, now I just need to cut this off. And glue it down. This is where I burn my fingers because I, for whatever reason, never remember to bring my little finger protectors. So then I always end up burning my fingers. All right. The hot glue strings are like crazy. And this is where I'm going to take some leaves. And we're going to put just a couple little leaves on here. Now I'm going to sit back down if you can see it all. And in all honesty, I'm going to cut this and cut most of the stem off to get it up there. A little bit of hot glue, add at the stem. Cut most of that stem off of there because it's kind of hard to get it up here. I'm actually going to pull it off. I like these better, sorry. Change of heart. We're going to use these. All right, little hot glue. And then right on in there. I'm pulling them both over on this one side. Can you see that? So we're just gluing the two leaves there at the top. Going opposite side again. And then I'm going to take, you guys remember this? They didn't have it out yet this year, but I still have mine from last year. This is that pumpkin scented pine cone bundle. And we are just going to cut this open. Because I'd like a little pine cone to put at the top here. Right in the center of where the two leaves meet. Like that. And they have these little tiny pumpkins in there too. So we might just add a really cute little pumpkin. Save those little tiny pumpkins there. And we're going to put one right on next to the pine cone here. There we go. All right, I'm going to move this so you can get a better shot of this. But that is it. Now, you can do all kinds of different things. I kept it simple for myself because that's what I like. You could take jute cord and you can go around each of these. You could get some, what is that stuff called? Like moss or whatever, and you can stuff it in here. I think it looks beautiful, simple. And that's just how I like it. But all right, I'm going to pause you and move it over so you can see it. Okay, guys, so there it is. Now, I just want to add something that I did. So I want to put this outside. I'm actually thinking about, and I know, once you do it, I'm actually thinking about repainting this middle one, this green one. I had a different green in mind, and it just didn't come out that way. So I think that I am going to do that blue that I like, and we're going to try to just go over top of that one. I'm just not a fan of the green, but it's okay. We live, we learn, right? And again, personal choice, personal style. I just feel like I might go with like that really cool blue that's been out. Second thing, I put this on top of a charger plate. I should have filmed this part. So for me to put this outside and not worry about it getting blown over, first of all, the base of this pumpkin fits perfectly in the middle of a charger plate. That charger plate is also from the Dollar Tree. And I just took some rocks from outside. My neighbors have a lot of rock outside, and it tends to get in my yard all the time, so I made a good choice of picking it up to use it. Added some rock. I just kind of tilted it over, put a bunch of rocks in there, and then I had it upside down, glued the charger plate to the bottom. So that way it gives it a little bit of weight. And that's why I just added a little bit more flowers down there at the bottom. And that is it. So the most I may have to do is pop that top off and kind of maybe remove a little bit of those flowers. I want to redo that green because I had a different color in mind. Like here's this spatula I have on the ground. So that was like more like the color I was going for. Definitely not it. But other than that, super easy, super quick, and so stinking adorable. I absolutely love it. Okay, guys, so I had to change this. The more I looked at that green, the more I just didn't like it. It was too bright of a green for me. It's not exactly what I was going for. Like I was like looking at this, like I showed you, like I was looking at this spatula, and that was more of like the green that I was trying to go for, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So I went with the blue, which in all honesty, I am loving so much more. And you guys know, like you do things, you might love it, you might hate it, you might want to change it. So the blue for me is so much better. I love it together. It's a lot better than that green for me. But again, everybody's taste and style is different. So to each their own. I decided to change it for me. And to be honest, I might not be done yet. Part of me wants to change that, and I'm not going to do it right away. That'll be for another day. But now that I see it sitting next to this gray curtain, like part of me wants that orange to be gray. So we may end up doing this like 3 times, but that is it for today. If I want to change it, I will change it another day. If I do, I will let you know. But now, this is the end of this video. So until next time, bye now.